first of my series of favourites from 2013. I have decided to show you my favourite products for this past year of 2013, and I've decided to categorise them into different groups. So this first video will be products for the eyes. First of all, I want to include an eyeshadow palette because I think that 2013 has been the year for eyeshadow palettes. There have been so many different offerings from different makes that it's really been really difficult for me to choose my favourite one. I think if I had the chance to try the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay, I might have included it in this favourites video. But as I'm only going to include the products that are my favourites, that I have had the chance to try extensively, the one I have chosen for this video is actually by Chanel. I had already spoken about this palette in my Christmas luxury items, and this palette is an absolutely gorgeous offering by Chanel. Sometimes the eyeshadow palettes by Chanel can be hit or miss, but this one, the quality is absolutely amazing. And you think, well, this is just a very plain range of neutral eyeshadows, what's special about it? But actually these colours, it's not so much the colours, it's actually the texture, and they're so buttery smooth, they blend amazingly. And if you're not the sort of person that's really a blending expert, or you don't have the time, which is what happens to me sometimes, this just does the work for you. And as you can see, we've got four eyeshadows which are matte, which are usually very difficult to work with, but these, as I said, are wonderful. And the one in the middle is slightly glittery, but it doesn't have any fallout, and it's really nothing out of the top. And I have chosen this palette because you can use it all year round. It's wonderful for work, but also for going out, and you can do some absolutely gorgeous, sophisticated looks. The next eyeshadows I wanted to include are by MAC, and this is my MAC eyeshadow palette. As you can see, all of the colours that I have are really, really colourful, because for me, the special thing about MAC is the very pigmented, colourful eyeshadows. They also have some amazing neutrals, but I don't know why, the most exciting thing for me are some of these colourful ones. And the ones I would like to show to you in particular are this colour, which is called Star Violet. This is an absolutely gorgeous colour, and it really makes my eyes stand out, and I can wear it just on its own and it looks really, really beautiful. And the other colour I wanted to also talk to you about is this one, and this one is called Club. And Club is a very special colour because it's a mix of green and brown, and it looks greener here on the pan than when you swatch it, as you can see. But it is such a special colour. It's really, really beautiful. The next item I wanted to talk to you about is a cream eyeshadow. And this year there have also been quite a few new cream eyeshadows coming out on the market. And they really, really have upped their game. They are long lasting, they're so easy to apply, and they look absolutely beautiful. And the one I'm going to choose is actually also by Chanel, and it's also from their holiday collection. And the colour that I have is called Initiation. And as you can see, Initiation is an absolutely beautiful bronze colour with sparkle. And let me swatch it for you. Here you can see it's a really beautiful glittery colour. And it goes absolutely beautiful with the eyeshadow palette. So I use this one as an all over the lid colour. I can sheer it out and it looks very appropriate for work. Or I can use it over some of the colours from the eyeshadow palette to make a really special glitzy holiday look. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is eye pencils for this year. And this was a slightly difficult choice because for most of this year I had already decided what my favourite eye pencils were, but very recently I was gifted a different make, specifically the NARS Larger Than Life eye pencils, and it's been difficult to choose between them, but I must admit that most of the year round and for most situations my favourite ones are Urban Decay's eye pencils. These ones that I have here are the chubby ones, which I don't like as much to work with because these are great to use all over the lid, but they're much more difficult to work with if you want a precise line. But basically the formula is the same. They are the 24/7 eye pencils, and they are so creamy. They're so easy to blend out and to smudge, and they're just wonderful to work with, and they do last a very long time. Now I'm going to talk to you about my favourite mascara. And I am quite particular about mascaras because I do have normal sized lashes and they're not particularly small, but the problem that I do have with some of them is that my eyelashes can get so long that they can touch basically the top of under my eyebrow or even under my eye, and this can be a problem because they do smudge sometimes because this area can be quite oily. It's been quite difficult to choose my favourite because there have been some mascaras that really have disappointed me in this aspect, and the one that I have chosen as my favourite for this year is Benefit's Their Real Mascara. And I have chosen this one because at first I wasn't really happy about the plastic wand. It is true that you can really hurt yourself if you are not careful with it, but it does really make your lashes fan out amazingly, and it's really good also for bottom lashes, and I think it's a really good mascara overall, so I'm quite happy with this one. Now I want to talk to you about a product that has really made a difference in my eye looks, and it's the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think none of the eyeshadows that I've shown you, none of the products that I have shown you would be as good as they are if I didn't have the Urban Decay Primer, and this really has changed my life. It hasn't changed my life in 2013, it changed it before, but it still is my favourite. And the one I have is in the original colour, but there are several others and I may try them in the future, and it just does as it says. I put it on before I apply my eyeshadows or cream bases, and it just lasts the whole day, and it goes on and on and on, and it doesn't crease, it doesn't crack. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely wonderful. I really recommend it to everybody. And lastly, for my favourite products for 2013, I'm going to choose a tool, and for me the best tool has been the MAC 217 brush, and I have chosen this one because I believe that with this brush only you could do most eye looks. You can use this for a wash of colour all over the lid, you can also use it for smudging, and you can also use it for crease work. So basically, if I had to choose one of my eye brushes, I think this would be the one that I would choose. So I'm really pleased with this, and I think it's worth its price. I hope you have enjoyed my favourites and them useful in some way or another. Please make sure to subscribe and check out my other favourites for 2013. I will also be doing lips and face and probably some other categories like skincare. Please press thumbs up if you like this video, and do feel free to comment down below if you agree with any of my favourites or what your experiences are. Probably my disappointments are other people's favourites because we all have different opinions about things. So thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye!